My name is Samantha Styger. I'm an Organic Valley Family of Farmer member. We're located just outside of Chehalis, Washington, here in the Great Pacific Northwest.
And have you been back to see the Organic Family of Farms operation?
I have, actually. We were able to make a trip just in April. We attended our annual meeting. We received a quality award for clean quality milk, and we were able to see a fantastic new facility, visit several farmers, and see the new location where some of our new distributorship or distributing centers are going to go. My farm is a fourth generation farm. It was settled in 1919 by my grandparents. My grandfather then continued the dairy, and now my dad has. And my parents and myself are now located on the farm. We milk about 70 cows on 100 acres, and we do intensified grazing, so the cows are constantly on grass. They enjoy kind of like my grandfather farmed. They get to spend their days in the fields, enjoying life, no longer confined. We spent the first few years as dairy farmers conventional farming, and we realized over the years that the cows much more enjoy being outdoors. You know, you open those gates that first spring day and they're out of there. They take off running, they enjoy the grass, and they really do have a great way of life.
Can you describe a typical day on the farm?
Well, it starts early. We get up about 4 o'clock, and the cows have to be milked twice a day. You know, you go through your normal day, your normal everyday trials and tribulations. Something seems to go wrong usually, but cows are milked. They then spend the next 12 hours on pasture. They get brought back up in the afternoons, so we spend lots of time walking back and forth behind cows. And we just go through the motions of putting up our own feed, attending to the farm, making sure things are clean, organized, and it's a busy way of life.
How is organic milk farming economically?
It's much more economical in that we have a consistent pay price. We know prior to producing the milk what the pay price will be. With conventional farming, it unfortunately is not that secure, so things fluctuate. Organic milk and organic products are more expensive, but they're also getting what you pay for. Feed's more expensive, as well as the end result product for the consumers. But for us, the farmers, the feed is the key ingredient to being more expensive. We own about 100 acres, and we lease another, about 60 to 70 that are conjoining farms that used to be dairies years ago, and those people have long since retired or moved on. So it's kind of small, but we enjoy it. We can see most of the valley from the farm, so it's kind of nice.
Do you see yourself as a dairy farmer, say 5 to 10 years from now?
You know, that's a good question. I don't have an answer for that yet. I love being on the farm now. I love helping out. My parents have a few years before they'll make the decision to either pass it along or retire. So right now I'm enjoying kind of what I have and a career outside of the farm, and we'll see where life takes me. We have been on the farm now for 16 years dairying. We've lived on it my entire life, but they restarted the dairy in 1990. And in 10 or 15 years, when they decide that they're ready to travel or enjoy life a little slower, yes, they will be able to retire. Organic farming has allowed them a more consistent economical pay price. Well, here at the fair, Organic Valley has a booth. We're handing out Organic Valley cheese singles or string cheese to the kids. We've got coupons. We're talking to the consumers. Had a great response from people that are already using Organic Valley products. So it's really nice to hear, as a producer of the product, that we do have a large group of consumers that really do enjoy what we do for them. We do like to keep it a family farm in that the employees that it has are myself and my younger brother. He's there on the farm right now for the weekend. My parents have taken a short vacation, and so he's getting up at 4 o'clock, bringing the cows out of the pasture, staying up and milking them. He has a helper, a friend of his, that's strictly there just because everyone else is away. And he's called me on my cell phone a few times to check in, but everything's going all right. I'm only here for 2 days, so he should be okay. And he'll spend the rest of the week while they're away. And so yes, we do have employees, but they're family employees. Organic Valley prides themselves in having family farms, and we fit that criteria fairly well.
Do you get paid an allowance or wage for working and living on the farm?
I get a house, right? I get pretty cheap rent, so I can't complain. My parents used to laugh when we were little kids that they had kids because they needed more laborers. So, but that's a family joke amongst us. We all do get paid. The farm is more than able, economically sound, to support, those of us that want to partake in it. As far as the milking goes, the cows do get milked twice a day. They get milked in 2 12-hour intervals, so at 4 o'clock in the morning and again at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That gives them ample times between those periods to create more milk and spend time eating and resting. And the machines we use have changed over the years. When my grandfather milked in the 70s, he milked 3 cows at a time. They came in one at a time, and you waited for each one to finish, and then she left. After we took over the farm and milked that way for several years and decided that it was just too darn slow, we upgraded the parlor and installed a double 6 herringbone. So we actually milk 12 cows at a time. It's cut milking time in half, and it makes for more time to do other things on the farm. I was a dairy princess. Let's see, it was back in 1999. I competed at the county level in Lewis County and won, and I spent that entire year promoting the dairy industry, attending parades, events, things like this, things like the Fremont Fair. We would do the local health food events, give out milk samples and coupons, really encouraging our consumers to buy milk and consume dairy products. And now, with Organic Valley, I have the opportunity to do that again. I'm here today at the Fremont Fair doing just that, promoting our products, giving out cheese, and hoping to gain more consumers. We produce the raw fluid milk, and it is picked up twice a day by the milk trucking company, and then it's then taken to a production plant and produced into a variety of things. I think Organic Valley puts the majority of ours on the West Coast into fluid milk, but they do make things like cottage cheese, cream cheese, your wide variety of normal cheeses, ice cream, a great deal of things. So on our farm, we just produce the raw milk. Organic Valley headquarters are in Lafarge, Wisconsin, but they have farmers all across the country. I think we're over 700 farmers nationwide now. We have things from organic dairy farmers to organic juice farmers. We also have a beef side. We have poultry, beef, cattle, hogs, vegetables, really any organic item you need for your dinner table. Well, it's Samantha Styger here at the Fremont Fair. Just hoping that everyone enjoys the weekend and choose Organic Valley for all of your Organic Valley organic dairy products.